most boring documentary?
We've just got some stock boiling. Dinner served.
I've got the best spoon.
Mucho bar.
The Lancashire Hotpot Ripost.
Pick my nose on myself.
Patricia's going to have her first hot pot.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're just in a farmer's market in Stoke Newington. I don't think many people are actually buying stuff, they're just kind of milling around, looking at stuff. I'm making a hot pot, so I've got loads of vegetables with mud on it. Potatoes, parsnips, some red cabbage, some onions, got some lamb from the butcher's.
Disgusting.
But my theory is they actually just got mud from the skips there and then just rubbed a bit of mud on it to make it look good.
You would do the same, wouldn't you?
It's a total sham. These alien creatures. This Stoke Newington's full of sham tradesmen. Farmers markets that don't actually grow stuff.
Yeah.
Cobblers that don't fix shoes. Yeah. Butchers that don't sell meat.
It's a nightmare, it's a living nightmare. It's a dilemma as well.
My mum makes a hot pot, but I feel mine's superior in some ways.
Oh, really?
Some ways. So tonight we're going to put that to the test.
Charlie says that it is because he doesn't stick to the traditional recipe and he adds things.
She knows how arrogant I am when it comes to cooking.
Ripost. Yeah, it's a ripoff Charlie is doing of his mom's show on YouTube. Charlie got jealous, so he's cooking it again, trying to improve the recipe.
I'd personally not spend that long. But I do have better things to do all the time.
Badu.
I'm setting up a local listing of what music and entertainment's on in the local pubs and parks and venues around Hackney and Islington. It's a really local thing and we're going to be supporting musicians and performers and have our own event. And the lists will all look like that once a week. On the 13th of December.
Great.
So,
Great. Right, best of luck with it.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Right, I want to get on with this, so I'm going to introduce basic ingredients. We've got some lamb. Now, you can use any lamb. My mum uses lamb chops. That's diced shoulder of lamb. Onions. It's got the mud on it I was talking about. At the market you can see. It smells like onions. And you also need cigarette spuds. Got them already peeled. I'm not going to show you how to peel a potato. Now, this is quite a monotonous job, but I really think it adds something great to the hot pot, because what it'll do is make like crisps out of the top layer of potatoes, and those crisps will be lamb flavoured. Fry those finely chopped bits of lamb. Turn all that solid lamb fat into liquid fat. Raw ingredients for the hot pot. We've got our shoulder of lamb, sliced onions, and in there we've got the sliced potatoes, and also as a little bonus there's some sliced parsnips in there as well. Black pudding. Now that's it for the hot pot. So we're going to brown off the meat. Nice hot pan. Now it's probably best to do this a little bit at a time, otherwise you'll kind of stew the meat, and what you want to do is just add colour to it.
What you know about hot pot?
Tits.
Tits!
Tits.
Liz, I'm not going to
Oh, you beat it.
One lot sealed, set it aside, go again. What's it like in Lancashire? Are you homesick?
Lancashire's friendly.
The quantities don't have to be exact at all. Take a good amount of lamb per person and then about double the amount of lamb in potatoes and about half the quantity of lamb in onions.
The good thing about Lancashire Hotpot is You can make it in the morning and by the evening it's ready. And you can have a bit straight away or leave it.
Layer of onions, layer of black pudding. Just chuck it in. Traditional hot pot is the method of cooking. And generally lamb, generally onions, generally potatoes. You can add a few things in there. This is Lancashire. Kind of, Lancashire was bigger. Lancashire used to have Manchester and Liverpool and stuff in it. So Lancashire Hotpot will come from it, like these places here, but this is Lancashire now. And it's basically peasant food, you know.
The best kind.
The best kind, in my opinion. And just chuck your onions on. If you want to take time and do this, you can make it look really good. But to be honest, I reckon this will do. So I've got the lamb stock here, and we need to fill it up to about 1/3 of the way up the dish. It's quite painstaking earlier. Make sure the spoon's not hot. And we're just going to spoon over the fat on the top. So I'm using it quite liberally. I love it.
And you have to make sure it's covered.
Make sure it's covered. Put it on full for about half an hour, and then once it's going, just turn it down to about 180 and let it stew for about 2-3 hours. 4 hours is probably best, but towards the end of the cooking process I'm going to take the lid off, whack it on full, just to really give the top potatoes a real crunch. I might even stick it on the grill, depends. You have to kind of...
But you can just put it in the oven.
You can just put it in the oven. You can.
That's what I do.
Yes. These guys were making a series of programs on grandma's cooking. Our next door neighbour asked my mother if she would do a hot pot for these guys, and it became quite a hit on YouTube.
Yep, it's had 10,000 hits.
10,000 tits.
Hits.
Tits. And then when the hot pot's served, just going to slip like a rare lamb chop on each portion, just as an extra bit of luxury. Dinner's served. It's a little burnt on top. I assure you that's going to be the best bit.
It's quite yummy, Charles.
Don't really like to say better, because there's different ways you can do stuff better. I like this one because it's got lots of different flavours. You've got parsnips in there, you've got the black pudding in there. When my mum makes it, it's fantastic. And one of the reasons it's so fantastic when my mum makes it is she can do it in 20 minutes and feed about 30 people. Me, this has taken me an hour, hour and a half so far, and it's still got 3 hours of cooking. There you go, Mum.